Hi, I'm Shelley Treacher from bristolcounselling.co.uk. I'm also speaking to the Comfort Eating Recovery group on Facebook, but today I'm also speaking to YouTube and Instagram. So welcome. This is day 3. I've been giving up sugar. It's only been 3 days so far. I've got to be honest, it hasn't been too bad. But what I'm doing here is giving you another couple of techniques that I've been using today. Strangely enough, this is just working out naturally that I've needed another couple of different techniques today. So my vice is eating dark chocolate in the morning. It's something I gave up last year and did a video on that, on how that was for me. And this year I'm doing it again because it snuck right back into my diet, along with a few other things that I probably could do without. In this whole lockdown period, trust me, I'm not giving myself a hard time for that, and I would encourage you not to as well. It's been a really tough time, and it's tough anyway in normal circumstances. So give yourself a break. What else have we got, frankly? And it's still going on, but I'm not going to go on about the pandemic. You know how bad it is. I am just going to tell you how I've done with not eating chocolate today. So again, like yesterday, it came in thick and fast in the morning. I wanted the chocolate as soon as I got up, to be honest. And so my first technique is to start asking emotionally what is behind me wanting something that I need to comfort myself with. And that's what I talk about in a lot of detail in all of the things that I do, but so far haven't mentioned it much in these 3 days of giving up sugar. Today I needed to think about it because I've kind of broken one of my toes, and today I felt really miserable about it. It's really annoying to have to hobble everywhere, to not be able to leave my house and go for a walk, and to have to look after this toe. So I needed empathy this morning and quickly realised that that's partly why I wanted the chocolate so desperately. So I was really kind to myself. I had a little bit of a whimper, to be honest. I allowed myself to just think, oh, you poor thing, you have got this extra thing that you're dealing with. And so you need a little bit of kindness. I think when something goes wrong, when we hurt ourselves, when we have some kind of illness, the child in us comes out and says, look after me, I feel a bit fragile and sensitive. And so I allowed myself to just go through that and to look after myself and be sensitive. And that worked to some extent. It allowed me to move on to the next skill, which is mindful eating. I've just published a podcast on mindful eating, so check that out on the Binge and Overeating Recovery podcast. It's been really nice timing because this morning with the heat and with not being able to have the chocolate, I decided to turn my attention to going really slowly with my food and paying attention to everything that I was eating. I thought, put it into practice, Shelley. You're preaching this stuff, why not try it? And I've got to say, it really worked for me this morning. It actually really worked. I often have a set breakfast, which I've had for a really long time, years, I think. And I've been changing it recently to have juicier, more interesting things. Today I had a juice. I also had some fruit with coconut yogurt and 1 piece of toast with mushroom pate on it. And every single bite of that honestly made me feel glad to be eating, glad to be alive, glad with the sunny weather and having something juicy and rehydrating to eat and cool. And I just really enjoyed all the flavours. And I really, honestly, by the end of doing that, did not want any carbs. I didn't even want to finish the toast. I left half of it for later, which is amazing because usually I just want lots of toast in the morning. What I usually do is have a shake, and I often don't want the shake. I like get through the shake quickly so that I can eat the toast. But this morning I didn't even finish 1 piece of toast because I didn't want it. I suppose I'd had enough carbohydrate, but it was tasty and it felt really good. It felt like I was filling in all the parts of me that might need a healthy injection. Which I kind of regret saying that word now, but let's carry on. it was lovely, and it really worked, and it got me over the needing the chocolate. The chocolate craving did come back a couple of times in the day, but not so strongly because I was just busy with other things. And I did notice, I keep saying this, but I did notice every single time it was because I had some little insecurity, some little thing where I thought, oh, can I do this? Am I any good at this? What do I do here? And the chocolate just comes up straight away. It's like, have chocolate, that will make you feel better. But I'm really onto this now for the last 3 days. I know it's not going to make me feel better, especially it won't make me feel how that fruit and yogurt made me feel. So that's it for today. So that's how I've got through the day. I still feel pretty good, and I'm going to go enjoy the sunshine now. I hope you're not all melting. It is extremely hot here in England, isn't it? And I hope those 2 tips are worth trying for you. If you have any questions about them, I'm willing to talk, wax lyrical about it, and happy to answer your questions. And also really lovely to get your comments. Thank you so much for commenting on the last couple of videos. Please keep that coming. Just say you're here. Just say #replay if you're watching this on replay, or give me a thumbs up. That way, anybody who needs to hear some tips about comfort eating and how to stop, especially the emotional side behind it, is going to catch a sight of this, because Facebook and YouTube will allow it to be seen, and Instagram will put it out to more people. Thank you for your support. Anything else I can do, let me know. Thanks for listening. I will see you tomorrow evening. Bye.